Hey guys, welcome back to the Boater's Voice. We're headed to the sailboat now. I'm going to take it out for the first time by ourselves. Last weekend we didn't get to go. Had some grass come up through the seacock, and it was causing the water pump not to work. So hopefully today is a better day. We got that problem resolved. Stay tuned because it's going to be fun. Hey guys, before we get started, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and click that notification bell. Thank you. I want to start off saying thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I want to tell you who I am. My name's Will. Moved to Tampa 5 years ago. My wife got a job after she got a job after college, and we both just packed up and moved down. Because of her job, she really didn't have a choice. So, always been interested in sailing. So, joined a sailing club. About a year or so after doing that, I bought a boat. This is her. She's definitely not clean because I've been working on her all day. I started this channel to get stories. I've always been good at networking and speaking with people, so I figured I need to combine that with my other passion, which is walking the docks and dreaming. I think every boat has a story, and I just want to talk to people, where they get their boat, what they do. You know, was it a long-term goal? Was it a short-term goal? Was it an impulse buy? Whatever. I think there's something to learn, you know, from everybody, and really didn't want to do this channel as a DIY channel because I don't know how to do a lot. I mess up all the time, but I learn from my mistakes and figure stuff out, so I've gotten a lot better than that. My wife works a lot of weekends, so I bought this boat just to tinker with on the weekends. Never thought I would get it to the shape she's in now. Just the knowledge I've gained from it is absolutely incredible. Never thought in a million years I would be able to figure stuff out that I'm figuring out. As you know, had a piece of grass come through the through hole of a mangrove stick and clogged it. My water pump wasn't working, so I thought it was the water pump. Checked the impeller, ordered an impeller, cleaned the sea strainer, but I did process of elimination and found the problem. It was something jumped over there. It was a mangrove stick. Just wedged itself perfectly in there. I took the hose off on the seacock to the sea strainer, which yeah, it was a ballsy move, but I think it had to be done. Luckily, we didn't sink the boat. Thank God I fixed the float switch. We fixed the float switch, you know, after buying the boat, and it kicked on, and wasn't a whole lot of water come in, maybe 2 or 3 cups. And it just ran down to the bilge. But yeah, I just wanted to get stories from people about boating, take y'all on some adventures, because tell my wife this all the time, we live in absolute paradise. Absolute paradise. You don't believe me? Just look around. There's always stuff to do here. Never run out of things to do. I find the people here are very helpful, very knowledgeable. And I feel like boating is such a part of Florida that, you know, I didn't want to miss out on that chance. So I bought a cheap sailboat, fixed her up, and I hadn't spent that much money if you look at it, because I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to do things myself. So I saved a lot of money there versus hiring someone. Somebody's cutting grass over there across the water, and I can hear the lawnmower. Sounds like they hit a stick or something. But anyway, just want to take you guys on some adventures. Want to go to some springs, maybe to the beach, maybe do a couple overnights on the boat. We got a trip scheduled in November, which it shouldn't be too cold then. We've been swimming in November and December here, depending on the year. I think it's going to be adventurous. I think it's going to be fun. And I think we can all learn something, you know. I've spoke to many old boat owners and sailors, and they told me the same thing. They're still learning. They still learn something new. And I think it's something that's incredible. You know, you always have to challenge your mind. That was a mullet. Just jumped, hit the side of the boat. You just always have to challenge your mind. Be ready for anything. Until next time, stay salty. Hey guys, we just got to the boat. I think it's going to be a nice sail day. Take a look around. We have water coming out. Alright guys, we just left the dock. Everything went smoothly, praying for a good sail. We'll see you in Tampa Bay. So we took some friends out. This is our first time being on the boat really by ourselves. We took some friends out before, but this is the first time with just Jordan and I. We're having a good time so far. The boat's running fine. We're picking up speed right now. We're doing about 4 knots right now. So we're just enjoying this Florida life. Glad it's just a light sail day. Not a whole lot of wind, blowing about 6-7 knots. We're just taking it easy, enjoying the sunshine. Probably gonna take the boat back to the slip in a little bit, go get some drinks, go get something to eat, some seafood. Looks like they're partying it up over there on Beer Can Island. We're headed due west right now. Straight, I can see the city of St. Petersburg. So it's a beautiful day. I'm glad we decided to come out. I think honestly, it was probably better today versus last weekend because the wind was blowing 10 to 15 knots, and this is a lot lighter, but I think it's just a lot better. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. You know, I was very frustrated last weekend, didn't know which way I wanted to go with the boat. Once I got that fixed, went to work this week, of course, and came out today, left the dock around 12:30 or 1. Took about 30 minutes to idle out, and that's pretty much it. We're just enjoying this Florida life. We are headed it back in. We've been out here about 2.5 hours, just a nice calm sail. We're doing 2.5 knots now. It has just been a fun time, very relaxing. Had nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Jordan laid in the cockpit and just slept for what, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I've just been steering the boat, kind of trimming the sails best I can with a little wind. I'm glad we chose today to take the boat out. I think it's been a good day. We're almost in the channel, then I'll idle back and back her in the slip, and I'll see you guys at the slip. Alright guys, thank y'all so much for watching The Boater's Voice. If you would please take a moment and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I got some boats lined up to interview the people that own them. We got a Tritoon, a 26-foot Regal, and a boat that's out of John's Pass. It's called the Fruit Float. It's actually a little skiff that she sells fruit from. That's going to be a really interesting one. We're really excited about that. Thank you so much for watching The Boater's Voice. Have a good day.